Welcome to StoryWise TV, where history, wars, legends, and bedtime tales come alive. Every week, a new story and a new way to see the world. This is StoryWise TV. In 1983, the world came closer to nuclear war than ever before. Not because of anger, not because of politics, but because of a machine that made a mistake. It was September 26, 1983. A quiet night at a secret Soviet bunker. Inside sat a man named Stanislav Petrov, a lieutenant colonel trained to detect American nuclear launches. If the US launched missiles, he was the first to know. He was also the first who had to report it, and reporting it meant the Soviet Union would fire back. At 12:15 a.m., a deafening alarm shattered the silence. The giant screen flashed. Launch detected. One missile inbound. Petrov froze. This was no drill, no simulation, no test. A missile, a real one, was coming from the United States. Then the screen updated again. 2 missiles inbound. 3, 4, 5. Petrov's blood ran cold. If he reported this, Soviet leadership would launch thousands of nuclear warheads in retaliation. And if it wasn't a false alarm, the US would respond. This was the start of World War III. In those moments, Petrov noticed something strange. Why would the US start a nuclear war with only 5 missiles? That made no military sense. If America attacked, they would use hundreds. Petrov trusted logic, not the machine. He made a call that changed history. Petrov reported to Moscow. System malfunction. No missiles detected. A lie. A gamble. A risk of execution. But it saved the world. Later investigation confirmed the terrifying truth. There were no missiles. The system had misread sunlight reflections on clouds as incoming American warheads. The fate of the world hung on a weather glitch. Instead of being honored, Petrov was punished. He broke protocol. He embarrassed the system. Only decades later did the world learn. One man prevented nuclear war, not by weapons, not by politics, but by refusing to trust a machine. When the world was one mistake away from extinction, a single human choice stopped the unimaginable. This is why stories matter. Subscribe to StoryWise TV, where we turn history's most important moments into cinematic stories you'll never forget.